And this is the cupboard that ideally I would like to empty. Some paper straws can go in there just to add a little bit of colour. This is all binning here. It's spring after all, isn't it? So it's time for a good spring clean. Hi there, welcome back to a new video. I'm going to be working in the kitchen today. You might remember quite a while ago we bought the cocktail trolley from Ikea. We always have like a cocktail station at Christmas time and I really love that feeling in here. And then when we were in Ikea we saw the trolleys, and it was actually my sister said that her mother-in-law has one. And we just thought actually that would really be nice, and it would hopefully free up a cupboard in the kitchen which is full of alcohol. We don't even drink that much, but we do quite like having a cocktail at the weekend, or if we've got friends over, we like to make them. So we have quite a lot of alcohol in the house considering we rarely drink, but it's just a little bit fun. So I thought we'd do the cocktail trolley together today and also do a kitchen declutter as well of this side of the kitchen. So we're gonna have a little bit of a tidy up, go through things. If you are familiar with my channel, we have decided to move. It's going to be a slow process. We want to get a lot of decluttering and all that done. So this is also in preparation for that. Trying to get rid of a lot of stuff, just really minimalising what we have because we have a lot of clutter in the house. I'll be the first one to admit that. So I want to try and free up some space, get rid of some things and use the space a little bit better. I did actually go through my cookery books already this week. I've purged quite a few already, so I have got rid of quite a lot. So I did have quite a pile up here. They've all gone. This is the cookery book selection, and I've been doing this for a while. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you would have seen me purge through the cookery books a while. For some time now, but that's what's left. I really hope you'll enjoy this video. I hope you'll enjoy doing the cocktail station with me and having a bit of a declutter, and hopefully we'll be left with a really nice little kitchen space. Please subscribe to my channel if you don't already. We're going to be having lots of declutters coming up, little bit of house hunting. I cook loads and craft and all that kind of thing, juggling, running a business from home whilst trying to keep a home. So if you like that kind of thing, please do subscribe to my channel. So this is the area that we're working with. We do want to paint that bit white. We haven't done that. It's the only bit in here we haven't painted white. So it's like the utility area of the kitchen. I bought some of the alcohol. This was all on a tray here as well. The tray now has some Disney treats. Do you know, we bought those in Disneyland Paris a year ago and we still haven't eaten them. So they're the cookery books I'm left with. Alcohol's going to go on the trolley. Kind of need to do something. We don't think we want the mug stand there anymore. I really don't want the Lego in here. I need to sort the fruit bowl out. I think the fruit's starting to go over. Grabbed some lights that were on the tray with the alcohol. I would like to sort this area out here. And this is the cupboard that ideally I would like to empty. So I'm going to hopefully do that with you today as well. I'm excited. I think it will look really cool afterwards. I think I'm going to start with popping the alcohol on here. I have actually made another start, as well as getting rid of some cookbooks. I've brought some glasses down. I'm going to take these out. It soaked them and the little painted bits came off. They're gin glasses from HomeSense, so I think I'm going to get rid of those. They can go in the charity shop pile.
Keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet, keep losing sleep while...
Some of these bottles rarely get touched, so I'm also going to give them, I've got a damp cloth here, I'm going to give them a bit of a clean because some of them are quite dusty where they've been sat on the work surface. And I think I'm going to empty these ones. Challenges to try and empty this cupboard. I'm going to take this bowl here. Oh, could you lift that for me, please? Yeah. Thank you. I couldn't do it with one hand. I've been putting the little miniatures in here, and let's fill this with all the other miniatures that we've got, and we'll put that on the trolley as well. I think that's a good idea. Pim's goes off.
It goes a funny colour.
It looks absolutely fine. It's not even been opened, that one, has it? No. That is the biggest bottle of Jack Daniels ever.
It's 1 3/4 litres.
That's huge.
Glass. And I think it was about $17 or something.
Oh really? Gosh,
really
that's
cheap.
an old one then when you bought that.
Yeah.
This one we always use for our fondue. Just keep finding miniatures. We've got a little bit of everything. Oh, God, I'm glad that one was plastic.
We've got mulled wine here, look.
Mulled wine as well.
Just add sugar.
I think we can bin that.
Yeah, I've been all these receipts as well.
You've got receipts in there.
Yeah.
Done quite well. There's all vet stuff in there, isn't there? What's that on the top there? The
My
pink
cocktail
box?
shaker.
Oh, your cocktail
It's
shaker.
really this one, and also I've
There's
got.
a couple of things on the top there as well. Yeah, I was wondering what that is.
That was from one of your things. There was a passion fruit
Passion fruit
martini.
martini recipe. I'm going to pop that in my recipe journal. I'll do that. Quite a cute box, actually.
That's a nice box.
What's in that one? Oh, that's so cute. Was that a little gift set?
Yeah.
I can't believe how much we've actually got. I wanted to break this up a little bit and add a little pot of straws just to add some colour. I always keep my jars. I've got this Harrods onion marmalade jar. Let's pop that there. And some paper straws can go in there just to add a little bit of colour, which I like. I've also got some twinkly lights. I've got the Mickey Mouse ones that I had on the light on the tray before. And I've also got these ones that my sister gifted me ages ago, so I'm going to add those to it. I was going to add a couple of recipe books. I think I'm going to take the cover off. I think it looks a bit nicer. Aid, can I take the cover off your cocktail book, please?
Yeah, I don't want to throw it away though, because it's not mine.
Don't your parents want it back? When did they last make a cocktail? Can you? Oh, there we go. That just looks a bit nicer.
Nice book, isn't it?
Yeah, what's the, did you?
I started writing about cocktails
Oh,
years ago.
did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so cute. So I've added the books there. I've also got our little cocktail stirrers and the little honey drizzle there as well. I'm trying to add a little bit of interest so it's not all a mass load of bottles. I've added a fake plant. I've just popped that in a little glass vase. I quite like that because you see the little lights through it. I'm thinking, does the Sipsmith need to go a little bit more towards the back? I'm also trying to vary them as well so that we've got different colours and shapes and sizes. I've put the other Mickey lights in here. I may need to jiggle those around. And I had an idea for a space at the front. My friend Debbie gave me this as a gift. I think it was from Target. It's ceramic and glass. And I had an idea, wondering if we've got cocktail monkeys somewhere and we've got cocktail mermaids. I thought they would be really, really fun. Just so we've got some colours in there. It's actually hollow all the way through to the bottom, so I might put some tissue paper in the bottom because otherwise that's that much that we can't see, and we kind of want to fill this bit here. So I'm going to grab some tissue paper. Go, let's push the tissue paper down. And we've got monkeys here as well. The colours are so pretty. So we will do maybe, oh, I think that tissue paper could have been a bit higher. Just swapped for a paler tissue paper. The brighter was quite noticeable. So let's have some mermaids and some monkeys. I've got some umbrellas in the drawer as well. I might actually see if I can pop those in a little container. Look, actually, do you know, I could have gone all the way down to the end. Oh well. Keep these like this. They look so nice, don't they? Do some more mermaids. Just for decoration, really. There we go. Let's pop that on the top there. How cool does that look? There we go. I think that looks so fun. It'd be nice to actually get a light around it or something so that they glow a little bit. And for some extra colour, I've put all the little cocktail umbrellas as well. So we'll pop those in there. I think we are pretty much done with this. I actually purposely bought the plant as well to go alongside it because I really like that. I am quite chuffed with this. So what do you think? I think it looks quite sweet and it's a really good use of space. We're not putting any of our fancy glasses down there, just spare glasses that we don't actually use. but they've been taken out of the cupboards, which is good. I'm really, really pleased with that. I think it definitely needed the colour. The straws really help, and it definitely needed the different heights and the greenery as well. Now to clean out the cupboard and have a little tidy along here. I just want this space to be a little bit more free. There's just a lot going on all the time on this top here. I'm going to give the cupboards a really good clean as well. I think actually I'm going to need to do on top. We've got cobwebs up there.
Oh.
We have not been in this cupboard for a very long time.
It's actually we don't drink.
Maybe. I think there's just so much rubbish in here. The vet stuff and alcohol. So the cupboard is clean and empty. I don't know what's going in there yet. Might be mugs. We've got mugs in all the cupboards. That's why I laughed. I want to clean around here, around the toaster. What's the other thing I was going to do? Oh, I'll show you what I have got. This is everything to either bin. I'm going to get rid of this old chopping board. Lots and lots of this was on the floor. Friendship paint, either binning, rehoming. The alcohol can go in the larder. A lot of this we can just move, can't we? Or this is all binning here. There's so many crumbs everywhere. I think we need a new system for the toaster. The microwave is something we don't really use, but we do use it for microwavable hotties. That's the only real reason we use that.
And heating sausages.
And reheating sausages. Did you do that this week?
You did lasagna as well.
Yeah, I did reheat some lasagna. That's very true. Fruit bowl can stay there. I think the mugs can stay there, to be honest. It's a decent amount of space. What do you think?
I agree with you, actually, yeah.
Yeah, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? I've
yeah.
moved your Lego sets as well.
Thank you.
They can go upstairs in your office. And then we just need to paint that.
Yes.
We're about to go out with friends for a meal. So I think this declutter is going to continue tomorrow. We'll do some cupboard spaces then. But I think I've made real progress today. I am so happy with the cocktail station. It's the second day of my kitchen declutter. I'm going to go in the cupboard by the door. This cupboard here, I'm going to move the plant out of the way in a minute. Definitely needs a reorganise. Every time I've gone through it, we've still kept lots of stuff thinking we might use it, we might not. But today I'm going to empty it and completely go through everything. I think I need to be ruthless. Where I keep all the laundry detergent, hand sanitizers. I've got essential oils in here. I've got loads of cleaning bits and pieces. I can see some tumble dryer sheets, bits dog treats. I've got Bath and Body Works. I've got cups, spare cutlery. There's all sorts in here. Let's see what we can find. No doubt there's a lot of stuff here that we don't actually use anymore.
Sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an...
Does this time of year make you want to spring clean as well? Just declutter, reorganise, go through things. As I'm filming this, the sun is shining and it just feels like the perfect time to do this. I'd love to know if this time of year has the same effect on you too.
Getting much darker, even when I'm down in the low. I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark, and maybe just a...
That alone is what I've just taken out of the bottom shelf. There's nothing else left in there, but this is a lot of stuff. I'm actually thinking I might wash these up and put them down on the cocktail stand. I think that would look really cute. I'd quite like those. This is all cookie cutters, essential oils. This I can bin actually. It broke, the lid broke, and I was using it for washing tablets. However, we no longer use washing tablets. We just use detergents. I gave the last lot to Louis, so I'm going to bin that. And then just go through some of the rest of the stuff. I don't think we need stuff like this anymore. We've also got a lot of dishwasher salt, but we don't use the dishwasher anymore. Some very old dog food, which can be binned. August 2022. I think we can get rid of that. And I always keep, these are all Bath and Body Works soaps, hand sanitizers. And I've just always liked to have them in a bucket. So when we need a new one, we just come here to grab them. I actually think most of this stuff in here we're not going to use. What's this? Oh, that's the mermaid. I like that. I never used it though. Chick paint. That can go with the paints under the stairs. Poppy's spray. I've never used any of these. Might keep that just in case, but Poppy's got a basket in the other cupboard now, so all that can go in here. I think we could probably get rid of all this. Bird spotting map, I think we can get rid of that. I think this was something we possibly picked up when we went to Centre Parks with the kids. Something we used to do with them. To keep this organised, we've got rehome section. These are things that live somewhere else now. Cookie cutters will go back in that cupboard. And this is my rubbish pile. And now to clear the top section. I'm pleased actually that I've done it in split sections. I kind of think that makes sense. It's less overwhelming than having everything out at once. So let's take all of this out now and we'll see what we've got in here. Treasure in that one. That one was a really cool finding. I found a Bath and Body Works candle that I forgot I had. Loads and loads of soaps. I knew the seasonal soaps were in here, but I forgot what I had. I tend to keep my winter soaps in here, so I've got all my everyday ones upstairs in my bathroom. These are my winter, my Christmassy, and my autumnal ones. Oh, I've got a summer one in there that can go upstairs. I've got a lovely little selection here. Oh, I love the sunshine and lemons. That one can go upstairs. But then what I do is I don't use them completely. So when I then, oh, that's a new one. When I switch, so this is winter candy apple. Then when I switch to spring, I then put them back in here so I don't just use them up. So many of these. I think we can get rid of the Costa cups now. We don't tend to go to Costa. This was a gift that I've never used. You can make cake, little sweet shots. I can't even remember who gifted me that. We've got bulbs. Oh, so many Disney mugs. Gosh, these are really old-fashioned ones, aren't they? Old-fashioned. You know what I mean? I think they were from like 2017, that trip. We've got some dishes in there somewhere as well. So I'm going to clean off that cupboard and start to put everything back in again. I think that might be it. Hand soaps. I need to speak to Aid about all the drinks. We do not need these. He's just got so many cups. It is one of his little quirks. These are the outdoor knives and forks. We take a bucket outside, especially when all the family are over. They are my really, really old knives and forks. So old, these were from Woolworths. That's how old they are. And the other from Marks and Spencer's, and I bought them in my 20s. They are very, very old. They've lasted so well. But that's like the spare bucket when all the family come over or we've got friends. In the garden, I just stick a bucket of spares in the garden. There's 2 sets in there, so that's quite handy. And then I've got washing, I've got hand sanitizers, my essential oils. I've decided to keep this basket for the time being. We've got like the descaler for the coffee machine. I've got the instructions here for the boiler, the warranty or whatever it is. Vanish. I've got like disinfectant bin bags at the back. So that is so much tidier. Cocktail cubes here, I might keep hold of those. Dishes, they need a good clean. I have decided to put cute dishes in this cupboard because this one now is completely empty. Costa cups I'm going to put out for charity. The dishes can also go in that cupboard. I think cookie cutters could go in there as well. I think that's a good idea. And the rest is going to be rehomed. I'm going to see if my niece wants these. She loves baking. So they might be a nice little treat. I think they may have even come from my sister in the first place. I think it was a Christmas gift from her, if I remember right. And this is the rubbish pile. So for the time being, I've got Aid's cocktail shaker up there. That would be quite cool to actually add. I'm going to speak to him about that. See if we can pop that on the stand. Bowls, they're just sort of like when friends come over, so I don't use those that often. I'd actually forgotten they were in the other cupboard. Cookie cutters. Aid's actually out at the moment, but he said we can reduce the shelf down to make better use of that space. And then I've taken some bowls. These are like everyday bowls that we use. They're in another cupboard, and there's so much stuff that I struggle to close it, so that's actually freed up that space. We got some paint on this work surface. I'm gonna grab some nail varnish remover and see if I can get that off. They actually sound a little bit strange, but there's certain areas I don't feel precious about. I don't feel precious about this area. For example, I've got paint on here because I've let the kids create here over the years. They don't have carpets upstairs, they've got floorboards, so if they wanted to paint or be creative, I really don't care. They can just be as creative as they want, and if they get anything anywhere, it's not the end of the world. And that's how I felt about this, and I kind of feel it adds a story to the home. Like I said, it's only certain areas. For example, they were never allowed food and drink in the lounge when they were younger, apart from if they were like sat on a picnic rug on the rug. We wouldn't have allowed drinks like on the sofas. I feel precious about my sofas. But this kind of thing, I really don't mind. And I've got paint on here from them creating. I've got paint on here from Louie's girlfriend Maisie doing her A-level work, art, and she came over and I helped her, and it was all part of our story. But I have, however, now decided to clear it all off. But when the kids were younger, I wanted them to have a lot of space and freedom to be as creative as they wanted to be and have lots of fun. I just remembered so many of you told me to try that on the sticky mark on my mirror, and I forgot to do it. So thank you to everyone in that video when I did this shelf. That just came off so easily. Thank you so much. Surfaces, I've just shone up the toaster a little bit just to make that look a bit nicer. I would have liked to have got the filter coffee machine here as well to reduce space over there. Little toaster tip actually. This is something my dad is on us to do, and I think it's a really good idea to toast your toast in sandwich toasting bags. So that way you don't get the crumbs everywhere. They're just always in the little bags. He swears by it. One job leads to another. That's exactly what this one has done today. I ended up sticking the fruit up there. That's probably not the best thing to do above the microwave, is it? But yeah, we'll see. I might even put that on the dining table. I freed up all this space. We've ended up putting the coffee machine down here. Aid's filter coffee. Doesn't use it that often, but he quite likes it sometimes in the afternoon when he's working. But we've now got all this freed up space. Loads of space in that cupboard. Need to put the drawer thing back on and paint this one. And I've just completely taken this side apart as well. Cleaned all behind everything. Tidied up the wires from all the bits and pieces. And that now is that space there, which looks a little bit neater. That's where the coffee machine was before as well, where the scales are. So I think that looks a little bit tidier. But obviously the main centre point of this video was my cocktail station, which I am truly in love with. I am so happy with that. And I thought I had extra lights. My sister had given me 2 sets. I'd completely forgotten, so I'm gonna add those as well. And in case you're wondering, I didn't do this side because it's tidy already. I think we did this a few months ago and it stayed nice and tidy. I really hope you've enjoyed this video with me today. I feel so achieved. I really do. An area I've been wanting to do for ages. And it's taken me ages to do, and I am so happy that I've done it now. Please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you don't already. And I will see you next time, no doubt, for another kind of like declutter and that kind of thing, because I've got loads of it going on in my life now. It's spring after all, isn't it? So it's time for a good spring clean. But thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.